Construction industry is a fast-growing sector in Kenya today. Since the birth of devolution, most parts of the country, there's construction taking place. To accommodate the high number or increased number of staff in those counties. If you are new to this channel, please watch to the end and consider to subscribe, like, and you can leave a comment. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. This is our channel. So today, we're going to look at investment opportunities in construction industry or in construction sector in Kenya today. So my number one opportunity is leasing of construction equipment. Under this category, you can either buy this equipment, construction equipment. And some of these equipments are very expensive. So if you have enough money, you can acquire one. Then consider to be leasing out to construction sites. Some of the equipments are excavators, tippers, concrete mixer, bulldozer, and crane, among others. Those are very expensive construction equipments. And if you don't have enough money, don't fear. You can also invest in this sector by reaching out to the people or the owners of this equipment and become the middleman between the owners of the equipment and the owners of the building or the foreman of the construction site. Therefore, reach out to these people, get the equipment at a commission, lease out to their site, then take back the fees and keep your commission. You shall have invested in this sector. You shall have made your money out of this dealership venture. And that way, you shall still make your profits or your money out of this. Another thing, you can become an entrepreneur or an entrepreneur by supplying of construction materials. These are materials like quarry dust, marram for road construction. You can supply materials like blocks, bricks, stones, and even water. We have some areas where construction takes place and there's a scarcity of water. Therefore, you can take up such an opportunity and supply them with water. If it's in the rural area, you can get some laborers to get this water from the river and fill up the tanks on the site. If not, you can pipe this water or you use a tractor to supply the water. But you can still venture in this sector and supply things like water. I'm insisting on water because it's a cheaper material to supply on a construction site as compared to these other ones that require some money, good money, to put in them. Therefore, if you're out there and you are fearing to invest in this sector, you can invest in it and start with things like water. Another area to consider in this sector is you can become a property management or a property manager. We have landlords who have houses in many places in the country or in same town but various parts of that same town, and people are busy with other investments or with other duties. Therefore, you can take over this role by becoming a property manager. We call them simply in Kenya as agents. Be leasing these vacant houses or offices to tenants and collect fees from these tenants on behalf of the landlord. That way, you shall make your profits. Therefore, you can consider that. Another thing, you can become an interior designer. When you become an interior designer, you use your skills that you have of interior designer. Therefore, don't just sit there with your skill. Reach out to construction sites. reach out to foremen in these sites or forewomen. Talk to them. They can give you this contract, or they can give you an opportunity to do this job of designing the interior of an office or interior of a house. That way you shall make your profit. Therefore, use your skills. Another area that you can consider to invest in this, and this one favors those people with civil engineering skills. You can become a planner or an estimator, or you offer planning and estimation services by designing a planning or a plan for the house or a building that they want to put up. You can also offer services by filling up bills of quantities for tenderpreneurs. We have people who bid for these tenders, they win, but they lack the knowledge of filling and reaching out to hardwares to check on the prices for the things they quoted for, or they don't even understand terminologies used. Therefore, you can chip in this sector and assist them in filling the bill of quantities and designing plans for the houses or for the offices or for any other building that is being brought up. Therefore, use your civil engineering skills in this sector under this. You can also consider to invest in production of construction materials. If you have enough money, you can consider to buy machines like block forming machine or brick forming machine. And a block forming machine, you can produce things like cabros, pavements, culverts for the roads, and many other things. Therefore, if you have enough capital, consider this. Consider investing in block forming machine. But not just to invest in it, consider the location of your machine. Go to areas where you are sure they shall need those blocks. Or you can consider to invest in brick forming machine. And brick forming, we also have a clay brick forming machine, which is a bit cheaper. So you can consider to invest in this one, especially for the people in upcountry. People in upcountry, majority can afford to buy these clay clay blocks for construction of their houses. So if you are out there wondering where to venture in this sector, consider to buy that. We've also heard of this machine for making hollow bricks. We also have Makiga that they always advertised on our TVs. Consider investing in such machines. In this construction sector, you can never miss to make money. Because as we've said, all over the country, there's construction taking place. It's a very lucrative sector in Kenya today. Even if you are in diaspora, you can consider to invest in construction equipment. If you have a trusted person who can manage your equipment, or reach out to these property managers to manage your machine for you, consider to invest in this sector and you shall make your profits. Another sector to invest in under this, you can offer labor for construction sites. If you are an electrician, a plumber, or a painter out there, don't sit on your skill. This is a sector for all. You can make your profits under this sector. You can either reach out to the foreman of a construction site and offer your skill and apply to offer your skills. Or you reach out to the owner of the building and you offer your skill. Make sure you offer the best to stand out. You can also consider to apply for supervision job on construction site. For this one, you can become a foreman or a forewoman. Though in Kenya today, we don't have forewomen. They are not so common. But you can become one as a mwanamke bomba. Apply for this job if you are a lady out there who's done civil engineering or you have the skill to supervise a team of workers. Therefore, consider to apply for this supervision role. Under this role, you shall oversee work done by the people on construction site and ensure they're doing good work so that it becomes part of your CV or part of your experience to look for more jobs of the same nature. Therefore, in whatever you do it to the best of your knowledge so that you stand out and you'll be able to get another job. Then lastly, you can start your own construction company if you have enough resources. Start your own construction company. You can either employ these laborers or you can just have them around on a phone call so that you reach out to the owners of the buildings or people who are about to set up buildings, look for these contracts and reach out to these people to offer their services. That way you shall make your profits. Construction sector is so lucrative in Kenya today. So we can never miss as a place in this sector to make our money. Consider to invest in it. If you are new to this channel, please watch to the end. Consider to subscribe, share, like, and you can leave a comment. Thank you. Watch out for more business ideas.